Glorious salutations, you succulent specimens. And welcome back to Fallen London. Look, I added some sultry cargo off camera. I decided we were going to try something out here. We're going to go down here. We purchased a whole bunch of mushroom wines. Because everybody wants mushroom wines. We bought them for 21. Everybody write that number down. I'm going to forget. We bought them for 21. Hopefully, we're going to find a place that can sell them for a little bit of profit. We can get a trade route going. Nothing excites me more than trade routes. Especially if it's of the mushroom wine variety. Alright. Other than that, I think everything is set for our journey. So where are we going to go today? Let's pull up the old map from our gazetteer. We need to head down to Gators Morn. So we're going to kind of go straight across the salt lines, a little up and at 'em, up and around the corner, down to Gators Morn. We got to purchase some supplies for the mysterious gentleman. Then we're going to head up to Mount Palmerston. We need to get some, what is it? What are those things called? Evidences? Port reports. These are specialist port reports from Mount Palmerston. And then while we're up there, depending on our fuel situation, we might as well riggy-ziggy around a little bit, do some explorations. And that's all there is to it. We got 11 fuels. You know what? we may want a little bit more fuel. We may want a little bit more fuel. Open the gazetteer. We're going to get 16 fuel. We have a lot of money. We have a lot of money. We don't need anything else. We've upgraded our filthy engines. And we're heading out. I'm a little bit out of breath. Sometimes before I start recording, because my brain goes like absolutely absent. Absentia. I have brain absentia sometimes before I start recording. So nothing gets me pumped more than doing some form of exercisinos. And what does exercisinos mean? It means either walking outside and breathing. That's a lot of work. A handstand of some sort. Which is just me like lazily leaning against a wall upside down. Or, you know what? We should stop off at this ship. Get some tales of grandeur. Or we're doing something new. This is part of like a calisthenics routine that I started a long time ago and I've pretty much given up on it. Just time. Time is of the essence, damn it. There ain't no time to be lifting your own body weight above yourselves. It's black magic. Anyway, it's the horse stance squat. If anyone knows the horse stance squat, you pretty much just gotta squat, put your arms over yonder, and just hold it for an amalgamate amount of time. It looks easier. It looks easier than it is. All right, damn it. If you look at pictures of the horse stance squat, people got their legs all perpendicularized. It's impossible. It's impossible. I can't do that. Anyway, a light ship. Speak to the crew. We've lost some terror because we were kind of popping off on terror. We got another Z story for us. Beautiful. Do you have a shop? Get out of here. Get out of here. Now, if I remember correctly, and normally I don't remember correctly, Venderbright might be a possible purchaser for our brand new casks of mushroom wine. So we may want to go up here, kind of loop back around, definitely want to stop off at Venderbright before we get too excited with ourselves. We wanted to go up around the salt line as well. Nothing kills me more than these black patches. I need to get rid of all of them. I need to paint this map clear. Now, what do we have at our disposal? Every episode, I need to have some kind of real-life weapons at our disposal in order to give us the integrity and the reaction speeds of the gods. And that's a little cup of espresso and some sour cream and onion potato chips. What a combination. What a combination. But we're going to rely on them only when necessary. You know, if you use your superpowered drugs, because that's pretty much what that stuff is. Caffeine is a drug, damn it. If you think you're walking around life clean, you know, you say, my blood is clean, I don't do drugs. I'm not one of those people. Well, get off your high horse if you have a cup of coffee. Caffeine is an equivalency. Is it? Maybe? I'm not a scientist. I'm not a doctor. Do not listen to anything I'm saying. We did find Wilbert's abyss. Wilbert. Could you be, perchance, related to Wilfred? Wilfred Benign? The great rotting emotional support duck of our backpack in our Grandeur Stone Shot episode? Alright, we're almost at Gators Morn. And one of the nice things about the game, the map looks a little bit larger than it actually is. Like, when you look at the map, you think, oh my god, this is going to take me like 5 minutes to get across to Gators Morn. No, it's not that far away. Alright, stalagmites loom in the distance. We care little for the stalagmites or tights. I'm talking about the stonage, not the pantaloons. Now, I don't know if this is what other people do. See, look, sometimes when I start talking about things, topics trail. But speaking of tights, I know in Canada, in the, we call them long johns. Not, I can't really say they're tights. But, you know, when things get a little bit chilly outside, a little cold, we put like a couple layers of pants on. And I'm telling you, I got these one pair of, they were like tight long johns, the thin ones. And I used to put those things on, and once they touched my skin, it was like air condition was just breathing through me. It was freezing cold, yet I kept sweating. I'm telling you, there's black magic in the world. There's some things science just can't explain. Thin, tight, long johns that make you cold and sweat at the same time. Gator's Morn. It's like you put them on, you start having a fever in your legs. Gator's Morn. An evening at the Errant Limpet. Such grandiose titles for everything. Now we need to do, I think it's this one, a shivering corsair with a package. Oh God, they're cold. Take them from me. Take them. Where's my money? Don't you cheat me. Take them. But I want my money. He's going insane. We got to get this crate of brilliant souls and somehow bring it back. I kind of wish we bought that, that secret compartment. All right. Oh, I feel it lifting. It's gone from me. You never saw me. Return to the Blind Bruiser in London. Don't lose your cargo. First mission completed. Do you have any shops here? What do you think of it? That's a $2 profit. We have a $2 profit. I'll sell one. I think we can get better than that. No, we got to bring this back to him. I'm pretty sure we got to bring this back to him. The friendly face. Of course you can sell illicit goods here, and of course you can expect to get a fair price. So this place in Gator's Morn, we can be taking any illicit items. Very exciting. Alright, I think that's all we need to do. See you later. Launch us. Maximize. We got to really work on the light efficacy. And we got to pay attention. There's some great comments paying attention to the skull symbols. It changes colors and stuff like that. So red looks, from what I remember, if we're at the red level, we need to put that light on. But if it's kind of like a nice beige or brown, maybe things are okay. Restless nights. We've had this before. A man is crying in his sleep, basically, and we can try and talk about his dreams, but it's only a 30% chance of success. I say we just ignore him. You've lost one terror. As long as we ignore our crew. I wonder if that's, compiling behind the scenes. And the more we ignore the crew, the more, like, they decide to leave, or there's, like, a mutiny. Can there be a mutiny? We must explore the black. Okay, sometimes the game is awfully quiet, so, you know, whenever we get this little breath of quietness, it's time to call upon our cheery foes, our cheery friends aboard the ship. Get to singing, lads. We need a hearty song. Sir Scoliosis. I forgot we named this man Sir Scoliosis. Sir Scoliosis. He needs a jaunty jib. Wait, this is Pigmoat Island. We gotta stop off at Pigmoat Island. That's the voice of an angel. I wonder who's singing that. That must be the wretched Mog. He's gotta be the one singing right now. Alright, Saints Haven. Alright, boys. At ease. We're parking. The Rise of Pigmoat Isle. Hail Caviar. What can we do here? Help Caviar resolve a dilemma. An aide runs over. Hairless advisor. You return to us. Praise the tide. We need your wisdom once again. Ooh. 115 for Shintalak? We're not ready for that. We need to get like 7 pieces of Shintalak, I believe. Visit the rat ghetto. No. Compile a port report. You might as well. I guess we can just constantly get port reports. Alright, first let's resolve this dilemma. An aide runs over. Hairless advisor. Yes, we've read that. A dilemma. How will you advise Pigmoat Island? The eyes of the Z turn to Pigmoat Island. The aide squeals. Wonderful news, Hairless advisor. Our Scintillac harvest has been bountiful. Our harvesters can temporarily be put to use elsewhere. What should we have them work on? Suggests they construct housing. Every rodent deserves a home. Build defenses. And just enjoy the moment. I think we got to start with everybody needs to have a home. And then we got to work on defenses. Pigmoat Isle will always have enemies coveting its treasure. Ooh. Ooh, like both of them. But first, I think homes. Homes first. Everyone deserves a home to be proud of. From holes to houses, the harvesters rub their paws with satisfaction. Yeah. Yeah. With every new residence, Cavia grows. Soon it will be a city. You gain 50 freaking fragments. Alright, hail Cavia. Oh, it's getting cheaper. It's getting cheaper. Let's get a port report. Anything else we can do here? I don't think so. We don't want to steal. We could go to the rat ghetto. And I remember we were doing a little exchange here. Yeah, we can smuggle fuel into the ghetto. Success will improve Pigmoat Isle's spirit. A chancy challenge. Attempt to broker a union. Cavia will be stronger if its two houses work together. You know what? I think we gotta try this out. A 50-50 chance. Go. Failed in a challenge. Damn it. You've lost one spirit of Pigmoat Island. The rats are just too angry to talk for peace. They should be angry for what's happened to them. Let's go back to the rat grotto. It's now a tough challenge. We gotta raise the spirits. 2 fuel. We gained some spirits. Oh, we got a cache of curiosities as well. That's what I wanted to see. Open the cache. We gained 1 fuel. Lost 2. Gained 1. So it's, I think, with each piece of spirit, we increase the chance. I don't want to give them any more, though. We'll come back later and hopefully unify this place. All right. Launch us. We're off, lads. Where's that jaunty tune? Oh, beautiful. I don't know why they're screaming bones. But my god. The waves thunder with the stomping power of 1,000, well 10 crewmen who aren't doing their jobs. Get back to work, you bastards. Alright, double speed us into the mists. Turn off the light. I think the light means nothing within the mists. The terror, let's see. Yeah, see, the light doesn't seem to do anything. Is that some kind of land? It looks like it. Looks like a volcano of some sort. It's crab cakes. Yeah, we want to get out of here. Oh, of course, there's crabs at crab cakes. I would love to harvest your organs, but you can be a fuel burner. We're not dishing out enough damage to be able to kill you quick enough. So I feel the fuel loss is not worth whatever we harvest from him. Alright, let's turn that on. Put down the terror levels. It's now in that green. Look at that. Now that it's in green, we'll turn off the light. Okay, it's getting a little. Okay, we'll put it back on. Look at this. We're managing. What does that say? Lick a man? Oh no. No. This is the thing that killed the previous captain. We almost killed him too. We were right at the end. He's pretty lickety split. Okay, I think we've escaped him. We could use this full power to the engines, but I don't want to overburn our fuel. We only have 8 fuel left, and we got to get to Mount Palmerston. We're getting close, though. Alright, at ease, man. You're distracting me. Your music is very, very tantalizing, though. It's got to be said. You're like a crew of the sirens themselves. Alright, all clear, at ease. Man, there's a lot of multitasking going on in this game to keep the what is that? I don't think we can kill that thing. I don't know what it is, but I don't think we can do it. Mount Palmerston. It looks regaled. Lights on. What's with the spooky music? Dugan's Maw. Alright, we've arrived. Dock us. Mount Palmerston. Engage an officer, the merciless modesty. Clan to the chat to the port folk about the Brimstone Convention. Find your contact. That's the one we gotta do. Ooh, dig amongst the ruins. I think we did this last time and we got lucky. Find the contract. We need to get the, what is it called? The strategic information. That's the one. We've gained some terror in the process. Hello, hello. I have something for you. A cowled and buzzing shape clasps your elbow. It whispers in your ear. Its breath is lava and old brass, and a queasy vibration shudders through you, where its gloved appendage has taken hold. You have what you came for. Back aboard ship. Quickly. Your vision blurs. Perhaps you are unwell. What the hell's happening? Did he just like... Is he a leper? Did he give us the leopard itch? Do we want to take this chance? I think we gotta take a 60% chance. Let's go for it. We're fortunate. 2 freaking supply. 2 zoops is like 140 bucks. That's huge. And a memory. We got a lot of terror though. Gods be praised. 60%. Okay, we gotta calm that down. What is the your luck quality? Okay. We gotta start leveling up our character as well. Explore the island, might as well. Oh shit. It's a Blemigan colony. Can we use our Blemigan? At the heart of a salty little bog, you come upon a pulsing mound of Blemigans. They are rich dark purple like viscera, perhaps, or blackberries delectable. They chitter as they swarm. The sound is like pebbles on a beach. Be careful. A single Blemigan is a nuisance. 100 are a calamity. Repulsive creatures. Take what you can. Fascinating creatures. We will take what we can. Are you insane? That was like a 96% chance to win. We failed. Fire into the purple mass. Dozens of Blemigans fall, hundreds remain. We lost a crew member. Oh my god. That was horrible. Alright, let's chat to the people. We got the port report. Alright, shops. What do you think about some mushroom wine? No. But it's super cheap fuel. We're gonna spend a lot of money. We need to... It's cheap. It's cheap fuel. We bought it all. Oh, I see. I see. An ambiguous eolithith. Alright. Well, we got lots of fuel. We got fuel for days. Shops. Shipyard. Officers. Let us leave. Let us leave. So missions accomplished. We just got a ton. We only have 5 supplies though. Let's go a little bit out. See what we can find. I don't know if I want to deal with the freezing winters, the winter maws of Dugan. Send it to Bat. We had a name for this guy, wasn't it like Benjamin? There are no islands within Benjamin's range. A pity. I don't necessarily want to go straight through. It looks like it's slowing us down a little bit. This must be Void's approach. The air crackles with frosty radiations. To the north, the false stars fail in the darkness. In the darkness. What the frick is that? It's a Titan. We're not... I don't think we're ready for that. Alright, let's finish exploring this area. We need to get like a ship upgrade, I think, before we can go off there and start fighting those beasts. We can barely kill a freaking crab. Oh no, it's the wooden spoon. Azalea has run mad. She roams the ship, cudgel in hand, smashing comrades to the deck. She cries, "He is angry. Oh, he is angry. Capture her alive. We have a 60% chance. Perhaps you can confine her till the madness passes. Talk her down. Shoot her dead." She's already killed 1 man. You know what? We need to We need to question her madness. I believe in the Chansey challenge. We succeeded. You now have 1 prisoner. You lost 2 crew. You no longer have the gods of the Z storms. Oh, so Storm was driving her mad, I'm guessing. And because we were able to confine her, we've reduced his glare. But we lost 2 people, and then she killed 1, and then we have a prisoner as well. Can we sell said prisoner? Is that like in our hold? Hold on a second. Gazetteer. Amazing. They survive on scraps and do not usually require supplies. Release your prisoners by using this item or take them back to London for other purposes. We're going home. I am intrigued. This game always has a surprise up its sleeves. Trying to min-max our fuel a little bit. The terror do be building. I think we need to reduce terror if possible. We have found no enemies. Speak of the devil. I don't know if this one's an enemy. The ones that kind of look a little bit blue usually don't fight back. I feel like our light is wider. Didn't we buy a light recently? Are you going to fight us? Can we talk to you? It's an Iscariot. We don't need to fight. You have 300 HP. We don't need to fight. We let you live this day. I want nothing to do with that shark. So we're going to try and stop off at Venderbright. Yes. See if we can sell some of those mushroom wines. Pardon me? Someone's attacking us? What is it? What is it? Z-bats? There's nothing here. Are we going insane? Pardon me? Is there something under the waves? Z-bats cry out. There are nothing like birds. I don't see any Z-bats. Is my brightness too low on my monitor? We haven't charged this at all. All clear. You know what? Send out Benjamin. Creeping tendrils of fungus. Z-weed. Here the wilder airs mingle with the airs of the near reaches Demau Gate, named for a navigator lost above. How did his bones come below? Alright, we're getting close. Are we going at max speed? We are. We only have 3 supplies left, so I'm kind of hoping to find a crab or something that we can harvest. Or a ship to scuttle. I do enjoy scuttling ships. I think this is the perfect opportunity to eat one of these delicious sour cream and onion potatoes. Mmm. Oh, it just brought him. I don't know if we can fight this thing. But we kind of need supplies. I think we can kill it. If we keep the distance. We're doing a lot of damage. He's not going to be able to reach. Just keep going in reverse. We're slowing him down. Okay. Full speed ahead. He fears us. He fears us. No, full speed ahead. Oh, okay. It never did the triple thingies. It didn't do the triple thingies. He's bleeding. I think he fears us. What just happened? Did he enter the Chongyi Rift? Oh, he is absolutely terrified of us. Men, open fire on the Western Angler Crab. We shall... Shit. This one's weird. This one's weird. We got him, though. Thank the gods we need your meat. Alright, dissect it for knowledge. We're gonna butcher for supplies. You gained 1 supply from that. And an unprepossessing mass. There's probably something horrible inside, but possibly there's no choice cuts. It won't keep, but it looks tasty. Fling it overboard. The smell alone is reason enough. You will gain nothing, but at least you won't suffer terror effects. We're getting a little bit high on terror. Do it. We lost 8 hunger. I don't know if that was worth it. Your unpossessing mass quality has gone. I don't think we gained any terror. Bland but sustaining. It's rather like eating trout. If the trout had tried to kill you a few hours ago, take that, ersatz trout. So damn charming, this game. Alright, we've entered Storm Bones. So at least it got rid of our hunger. What does this mean? Can I like, is it, when it passes this, do they eat the supplies? I wonder if I can adjust that. Make the men starve a little bit more. Okay, map me. Straight ahead. Deactivate the lights. Yeah, terror just keeps building now. It's not even going into the green. I wonder how you put it into the green. Because even with the light on, it's not there anymore. I wonder if you hit a certain threshold of terror, it's very hard to bring it back down. But we're gonna have to do some, we always go for the bats. We can kill them in one shot. Wait for it. There we are. Delicious. This will slightly reduce terror. Put them in the pot. Oh, we gain terror with that, but you know, we need supplies. One supply is like 20 bucks, right? And a terror, I think for 20 bucks we can reduce terror by like 3 maybe. Alright, let's stop off at Venderbright, see what they have for us. It's been a while since we've been here. The tomb colony of Venderbight. A dusty glass of wine. Venderbight is not the most promising place for shore leave. Too much decay, too little light, too many bandaged walking corpses, few companions of easy virtue, no cinnamon, no recent newspaper, very little pickled cave herring. Look, cinnamon is crucial, especially if you're a nice coffee drinker. I'm telling you, add a little dollop of, I don't know if you can do a dollop, add a little sprinkle of cinnamon on top of your coffee grounds as you brew it, and you're going to have a nice, very well-refined, robust cup of coffee. What do these words mean? I don't know. Full-bodied, robust? What the hell does that mean? It's good, though. 50 echoes? I don't know if I want to spend 50 echoes on that, but that does sound very good. Explore Venderbright. Remnants. In a wide space behind the hollow temple, you happen across a steeped platform of sorts. 4 statues guarded, marked with glyphs, all but lost to time and idle vandalism. They look a little like the glyphs that decorate the Echo Bazaar in London, though. At the heart of the platform is a long-filled well shaft tube. You poke about briefly, but something in the place makes you uneasy. A frost moth the size of a farmer's hand flutters down to perch on the well's edge. Another, a third, you retreat. You gained a terror, but we got some fragments. Okay, well, I don't think we gotta visit this guy again. Gather some gossip. We got the port report. The last tour operator. We need 12 supplies. Holy moly. This will replace 12 supplies with 12 tomb colonists who you'll need to take to 3 destinations in the Undersea. That sounds fun. Alright, let's spend a little bit of money to help with our terror here. 5 terror, so 10 terror each. Jesus. Your crew swagger carefully back to the ship, mustering what muted boasts they may. At least no one has been arrested or unexpectedly married. Alright, shops. 23. It's not so bad. We got like, I think we bought it for 21. Alright. Wait. What else do we have? Oh, we can sell the tomb colonists here. We can sell recent news. I don't know if I want to sell this for 12. I think we can get better. But we will sell the casks of mushroom wine, I guess. Alright. For supplies, 30 is absolutely atrocious. We're not going to do that. Story, I think that's all we can do here. Alright. Let's head off. I kind of want to talk more to her, since we already have met her father. But it's going to require a supply, I'm guessing. So maybe after we dock at London, we do a little bit of a companion talkage. Spend some supplies to get to know the crew. A baby crab! That's free real estate. Show yourself. Now, I'm going to be honest. I'm not too much of a crab eater. Some people swear on the delicacy, the succulence of a crab dinner. But I'm telling you, it's like you're eating a overlarge spider's innards. That just can't be done. It freaks me out. They got too many legs. I'll eat something with 2 legs. Wait. I'll eat something with 4 legs. But 2 legs, or 8 legs, or 6 legs. Get it out of here. 75% chance to dissect it for knowledge. Absolutely not. You lost 12 hunger. I want supplies. I don't want to just get rid of hunger. I want to have a backup supply, you bastards. Now, look, that being, you know, the more I think, you know, I'm sure 2-legged creatures taste very delicious too. And that's why we can't do it. That's why we can't do it. We can't give in to those barbaric urges, right? My brain is going at a mile a minute as it like comes up with things to banter about, then immediately says, you can't say that. Be careful. I'm having an internal argue with myself. An argue? An argument. Argue is a verb, damn it. Listen, you can't tell me what to do. I'm the one in charge of this rowboat. Why do you see yourself as just a rowboat? Why don't you see yourself as a steam engine? Because steam engine requires fuel, damn it. That's expensive. What's happened to this gentleman? He's on fire. Is he on fire? He's not on fire. I don't want to fight you. He's gone. All clear. Was that a submarine? What just happened? All I know is it feels good to see that delectable croissant. Alright, pull into port. We absolutely need to buy some supplies while we're here. Lock and load. The revenue men, you bastard. Set something aside. We absolutely want to set something aside. You succeed in the Veils challenge, they'll not find our filthy souls. Alright, a breath of relief. The gangplank touches the quay side. Your terrors of deep sea lighten. Walk taller, smile more readily, but what dreams may cling? Unlocked with 51 terror. We have 53, so I'm guessing this is going to help reduce some of our terror. Coming home, terror is always reduced to 50 when you return to London. If it's higher, however, if your terror was high, you may suffer nightmares later. You now have 1 menace's nightmare strength. An occurrence. Your terror quality is now 50. You know, it's almost as if you pass 50, it's better to just go nuts with terror. Because we just got like a nightmare strength for 3 terror. But maybe we'll get even more nightmare strength if we had like 20 terror in exchange. Anyway. Collect the message from the Harbour Masters. Something has changed in the Neath. Someone wants to sign on. The alarming scholar has invited you to call on her. Him at the university. The blind bruiser is back. Alright, continue. I love it. Welcome. Welcome home. You may ask how it is I'm here to meet you, and I may remark that we have eyes in the waist and eyes on the hill. In fact, we have more eyes than an oracle, and they're all glad to see. They're all glad to see you. And of course, your cargo. Remember, he's a split personality. Head over the cargo. Oh, very good, very good. Please accept this small token of my thanks, and please also accept my thanks. And my patron's thanks, which will be persons of honor. Which we being persons of honor, what understands the true nature of dealings is much more important. Still, so spending money is always good, isn't it? And a captain must eat, and so must a ship. Which is why, if you look under the pier, there you will find a few helpful contributions of fuel and so forth. You were paid. Your objective collecting cargo, man, quality has gone. You lost the corpses, the souls. We got 200 echoes. That's huge. He's departed. 3 fuel and 1 supply. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. And I like doing business with that gentleman. Put a prisoner ashore. They're taking up valuable space in your hold. Hand over a prisoner for sentencing. The High Court of Admiralty will determine their fate. Unlocked with 1 prisoner. Sell a prisoner to the orphanage. The orphanage lies deep in the lightless labyrinths of the districts of the Spire and accepts guests of all age. I think we're going to sell to the orphanage. This crazy lady tried to bludgeon. They did bludgeon one of our crew. No mercy. 100 echoes and 5 damn it. 2 stern netty men, the masters and enforcers, drag the weeping prisoner down the gangplank. Don't worry, one of them says. You'll love it in the orphanage. Everyone loves it in the orphanage. Eventually. They chuckle. Your bosun won't meet your eyes for the rest of the watch. Alright, the alarming Scarlet. You've been so very helpful. I wanted to give you something for your next voyage. I bottled it myself. Well, thank you. 2 supplies is exactly what we needed. It smells pickled, chemical, salty. Alright. Let's give her a Z story. Wonderful. 10 echoes for that. A memory of distant shores is 10. So we could have sold this for a little bit more, actually, but we're not getting any favors, I think, if we do that. How many do we have? We have 1. I like keeping some of these back, just in case. Soon Enigma, can't do anything. Okay, leave the university. We need to go to the dark-speckled admiral. Pass on the strategic information. Oh, no, submit the vital intelligence? Wait a minute. Oh, it's created from 2 pieces of strategic information. Interesting, but we had a mission to do, so we're going to do that. 150. Beautiful. Port reports. Mount Palmerston, there you are. 40 echoes, extra fuel. Vendabrite, 10 echoes. Perfect. We have so much Admiralty favors. It remains unchanged at 14. I wonder if there's like a maximum. Maybe we should be using that. We have a new accomplishment. I thought we already did that before, though. Is there anything in particular that you need? The Admiral will see you now. Ask if there's anything particular. Mangrove College in the Swallowing Isles. Mangrove College. Okay, maybe we can find that. I think that's all we need to do here. Okay. London. Rose Market. What do you guys need? Nothing. This will usher in a new day at the Rose Market and perhaps new buyers. I don't think really we have anything in our stock except like mushroom wine. Might as well though, right? Disgusting. Perhaps not. Alright. I think we want to read the morning papers. Absolutely. We may want to rest in a room for 10 echoes. Helps us with 1 terror. It's actually really hard to get terror down. Unless we just keep doing this. But we could just leave and come back and then it'll reset to 50, I believe. Shops. We gotta get supplies. I think we want to bank everything now. At this point, we just want to bank everything. Until we can buy a bigger ship. Okay. The Venturer's Desires. We can't get his yet, I'm pretty sure. We still need to do a lot more. Shops, shipyard. Yeah, we're not going to have enough. We need 2,000 echoes to get the next ship. Okay, what can we do quickly? Not too much. Where do we find, what was the place called? I've already forgotten what the place is called. Gazetteer. Journal. Favors. Where's this Admiralty one? Here. Mangrove College. Have we found Mangrove College? I don't think so. Ooh, I'm guessing that's going to be somewhere down to the south. I don't think it tells us either, does it? Let me see. Visit the port to retrieve strategic return. Retrieve strategic information from the Mangrove College in the Swallowing Isles. I don't know where the Swallowing Isles are. Okay, so I guess next time, we're definitely going to be going and exploring further to the south. But I think this is an opportune time to end the episode here. Pretty good, though. Oh, wait. Speak to her. Increase your hearts. We can't... How do we get this thing? Seeking knowledge about the Clarion. We need to get something there. We already have the father, but I guess we can't really progress her story at all. And maybe we gotta increase our hearts. What is our hearts at? 38? You know what? We have 7 secrets. Oh, proposition the Clattery hair. Aha! Let's get some hearts. And what does this do? Despite her ironical eye. No caress. She undresses you and stands scowling at you as if choosing where to make an incision. Pardon me? Then fingertips and the point of her tongue. She is not exactly impatient, but determined and precise, and she knows exactly what will produce the most intense sensation. Your vision blackens near the end, but she never quite goes too far. When you are too drained and dizzy to move, she gives you a smug look that you could possibly interpret as affection. You have begun an affair with the Clattery hair. You have fraternized with one of your officers. You lost 5 terror. Let's go. Increase your hearts. We still can't do this yet. Maybe we need to have more affairs with her. Alright. What can we do with the irrepressible cannoneer? Invite the cannoneer to dine with you. We need 10 fuel, 5 torpedoes. Unbelievable. Increase our iron. Wonderful. How about Yugaza? He also improves the hearts, but no higher than 50. Ask him what he wants from life. He looks directly in your eyes. Slowly. He repeats it more slowly. Sea of lilies. He licks his lips very slowly. Eventually you have to look away. The Sea of Lilies is somewhere in the East Central Undersea. Okay, we gotta bring this shady cook to the Sea of Lilies so he can lick his lips. You know what? Sure. Increase our hearts a little bit more. How about you? Increase your veils. I like having even numbers. Increase the veils. We're now at 40. Well, 29, but with the little boosties. What does veils do? It's speed, stealth, and deception. Decreases the range at which enemies will spot you. That can be actually really handy. Let's get a little bit more. One more. We have 1 secret left. I'm going to hold on to this last secret. And we can almost do this one. Unlocked with a serpent trap. How do we get a serpent trap? Is there like a place where we can hunt? Like a hunter? I don't think so. So we can buy a bunch of torpedo nets. Oh, look at this. What is this thing? It's an aft weapon. A severe disincentive to pursuit. Brilliant. Our cargo is almost full. I don't like our cargo being so full. It's all basically... Well, let's take a look. What do we got in here? The fungal soups! I almost forgot. Sell the zoop. I don't want to sell the scintillac. You know, sticky ivory, get it out of here. Give us a little bit more cargo space. We want to keep this scintillac. What else do we have in here? So it's just pretty much those 3 things. Not too bad. 12 supplies. I think we're ready for our next mission. All right. All right. Until the next one. Thank you, as always, for your continued support. At ease, one and all. And enjoy whatever it is you choose to do. Stay sultry out there. Ta-ta. Bye-bye.